Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read Paula Braxton's The Secret of the Chocolate House, and this is actually a sequel to The Little Shop of Found Things, which I have not read, but this is still absolutely enthralling, and you really don't need to have read The Little Shop of Found Things because this explains everything unbelievably well, just how Paula goes into Xanthe's ability, and it's so different from other books that I've written that I have read on the subject. I'm not going to say what it is because if I do, I don't want to ruin a perfectly good sci-fi fantasy. Even though this says it's fantasy, I would say it's sci-fi fantasy, and there's a good reason I say that, but like I said, I don't want to go into it. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger, and I thought, you have got to be kidding me. Why? I literally groaned when I came to the last page because I was just so utterly ensconced with wondering what was going to happen to Xanthe and the other characters, and particularly with her relationship and everything that had occurred, and I thought, oh, please let this come to a resolution. Really, Paula? Tisk, tisk, tisk. But if you're a fan of fantasy and sci-fi combined, then I would definitely recommend it. And it's such a good read. It's so very detailed and very lyrical in the way that she writes, and you could hear these characters speak in their own dialect, and it's so interesting, and that's why I love stories like this. It's absolutely phenomenal, and unfortunately, it was way too short because it was only 300 something pages. Actually, it might have been less. It's 308 pages, which is, for me, is extremely short. But I'm going to read a little bit about Mrs. Braxton because I was not familiar with her works, and I'm hoping that she has written a sequel to this because, like I said, cliffhanger. Need I say more? Paula Braxton is a New York Times bestselling author of The Witch's Daughter, The Winter Witch, The Midnight Witch, The Silver Witch, The Return of the Witch, and The Little Shop of Found Things. Of course, I have not read any of these. The only one that I had heard of was The Little Shop of Found Things. She has a master's degree in creative writing from Lancaster University in the UK. She lives in the Welsh border town of Hereford with her family. Very interesting. And there are two things that it actually reminds me of, but I won't say what, because if I do, it'll give a lot away. So I'm just going to keep those completely mum. That's pretty much all I have to say. So, till next time, live long, prosper. Ciao tutti.